MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it starts right now. Brad Peacock, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. And Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Peacock has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. The Tigers coming up. No score. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Line towards center field, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, number 49.
Stepping up to the plate, number 49, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Hopped up, Biggio over to his left, 1 away. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, how about Stephen Piscotty? He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Here's Jonathan Schoop now. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! So it's a 2-run homer for Jonathan Schoop, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Fouled off. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 17 home runs and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. A leaping trot outfield.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Next for the Tigers, Cole Calhoun, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only did this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Cole Calhoun becomes out number 2 this inning. Right to him. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he's safe.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop, Derek Jeter, on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner's back. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Head-to-head matchups with Brad Peacock. He's 1 for 3. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center, so the first 2 have reached here to start the second.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but 1 pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Bichette over at second. Tellez on at first with nobody out. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you
hit high and deep out to left center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And let's take a look at outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Stanford grad, so you know he's got the smarts and the baseball acumen to get it done out there. Big middle of the order bat, big time arm from right field as well.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line drive to left. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The average right at 280 coming in. 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Piscotty's on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. So stepping in, Danny Jansen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Tigers lead this one 2-1. Next up for Detroit, Elvis Vizcaíno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Elvis Vizcaíno.
Pitch on the way. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
In now, Nico Goodrum, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Garcia is there, 2 gone.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Brian O'Neill is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Ryu looks in. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Here's another 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next. It'll be Jeimer Candelario. Over to first, Ryu, and a dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a hard liner. Foul. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Coming into the day, they ranked first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 20.
Coming to the plate now, Avisail Garcia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
And this ball runs away for ball two, 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Teoscar Hernandez is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside, 1-0. There's the good knuckle curve, a ball and a strike. No offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and into bat next it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
The third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Talk about starting off the inning with a bang. Goodness, when this thing left the bat, I thought it was out of here, and I think he might have too. Only made it to the warning track.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the third inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Line drive to center field. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And this will kick off the base of the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now the relay home. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative, and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
And Olsen with a drive out to deep right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Now that
Man, they already hit one home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
up next to the Tigers.
Digging in to try it again, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Runner goes for third. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And boy, the Tigers really have it going, as that's good for extra bases as well. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound, and that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. And there's out number 2. At the plate, Nico Goodrum hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Standing in now, Brian O'Neill. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Walker steps into his windup. Here comes the pitch. And strike 3 there, as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bichette.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball one. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. A 1-1 is in there for the second strike. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
This is on the ground over to first. And he is in there.
Now back, right fielder.
So following the error, first pitch coming. Here it is. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Guerrero is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with the batting average on the season, but he's found a way to get on base north of 350, working walks with an unbelievable eye at the dish. You're grinding so hard at the plate right there. Expect.
He's got it. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means two men are in scoring position now with two away.
Now batting.
In now, Kevin Biggio. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled away. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2 from the stretch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Walkney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters. From their approach, to their swings, to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Ball.
Way outside. 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Jansen is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Now batting. Number 49.
Ready once again, number 49. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. This is pulled into right, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. 8 runs, 11 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And he's out on the tag. But a run is in to score away from the play.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Stepping up now, Lourdes Gurriel, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Hit back toward the mound. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. So here is Avisail Garcia, and he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. To second for 1. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail big. It's 9-1. Set now.
Leading up.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
I'm shocked this pitcher keeps trying to attack the zone with them being so aggressive early in the count. You wonder if he wouldn't be served a little better, just kind of nibbling for a little bit early and then pound in the zone late.
High and deep to right center. Back goes Garcia to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be.
And the second run will score as well. On to third, but he's in safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Here's another look at it right here as he drives it right between the 2 outfielders, heading towards the right center field wall. He was flying out of the box, so I think he was thinking triple all the way. By the time they get it back in, he's safely into third.
Matt Shoemaker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate, Nico Goodrum. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. The 0-2 pitch. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box now, Brian O'Neill. As he grounds one briskly to short. Bichette's got it. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more. Number 49. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Garcia. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Score 4 times on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Detroit is out in front 13-1. Teoscar Hernandez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
Scooped up. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Into the box, Rowdy Tellez, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Rendell Gritcher comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Knuckle curve is off the bottom edge. 2 balls and no strikes.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got
the runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Well, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Goodrum is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. At the plate, Kevin Biggio. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Scope. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Olson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 18 for him on the campaign as they just continue to pour it on here. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Manny D, Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Guerrero ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Shoemaker steps into his windup. First pitch on the way. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Stepping in now, Elvis Vizcaíno. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. More from the show, Saturday Baseball, following this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
Now the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Piscotty is there, and he'll bring this one in.
next to the Blue Jays.
So one away now in the Toronto 7th, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good. Pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second. Teoscar Hernandez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Center fielder on the run, but it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. 1 left for Toronto, and they remain well behind. Trent Thornton comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Nico Goodrum will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And it's quickly 0-2. Ground ball right into the shift. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Ready for another shot now. Brian O'Neill. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right through it here. He's behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Heading out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Jeimer Candelario. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the up 3 down for Detroit. But you can forgive him as they still hold an enormous lead. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pops this one up. And there's the first out. Digging in now, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Right side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The right fielder, number 15.
So striding forward now, Randall Grichuk. He singled his last time up. Starts him with the knuckle curve high for ball 1. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
High chopper to third. He's got it. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. This one pretty well in the bag. Stepping into the box, number 49. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. High and deep to right center. Back goes Garcia at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there, and I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his 2nd of the game as the blowout continues. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And right into the shift. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Cole Calhoun stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base.
Now batting, right fielder,
Anthony Bass enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Stephen Piscotty will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch, and a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Now back, left fielder, Elvis. This guy we know.
To the plate now, Elvis Vizcaíno, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Bass has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. 1 there, throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch on its way. Nico Goodrum is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. 3 runs already home here. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
He picked a good pitch to run on at that time, and it really paid off. A changeup down in the zone is a really tough pitch for the guy behind the plate to catch and throw on, so he didn't stand much of a chance there.
And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits. Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Ball 1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. O'Neill is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Standing in, Danny Jansen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. Goodrum is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that. Going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
17-2 the final tally today. Detroit jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball. Ryan Castellani, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Line drive to center field. Pilar is there, and he has it for the first out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And this is taken in for the second out. Up next for the Buccos, Franmil Reyes. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this.
Oh, and he can't hang on.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Here's Miguel Sano. Line drive to left. Peraza will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. He only pitched into the 3rd inning, but fortunately the teammates scored some runs, and he was able to come away with a no decision. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and he's going to need to pitch a lot better in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat. Kevin Pilar is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So striding in, Jose Peraza. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, Dero, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Fouled off. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and execute.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing doing in the Colorado first. We'll go to the second from Denver. No score on the show. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did it.
And Reynolds has himself a base hit. So it's a one-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Adam Duvall. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
Yeah, and here we are several weeks into the season, and this guy has been absolutely killing the ball. I think he's got a chance to be near the top in home runs when it all shakes out.
100% agreed, Dero. When you get this late into the season, he's not doing it with smoke and mirrors. This guy's off to a great start, and I expect to continue all season long.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Reynolds, the runner at second with one away. Hard on the ground towards short. Story picks it up, and there are 2 away now. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, runner in scoring position with Sugan. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third. Here's the 1-0. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. Another one sent foul. The next 1-2 pitch. Ball 2.
Wow, that was pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Nolan Arenado comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately, and there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Daniel Murphy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Murphy, a native Floridian. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though. Garrett Hampson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Off-speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. Fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Digging in, Dylan Bundy. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. Pilar is right there, 1 down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Hit weakly on the ground to short. Story brings it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He popped out in his first trip. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3. At the plate, Dom Nunez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2-2 to the Colorado catcher.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Reyes moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Ryan Castellani. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ryan Castellani becomes out number 2 this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Kevin Pilar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the 4th, and here's Franmil Reyes stepping in.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would...
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Pilar is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter. Miguel Sano comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
Up next to Colorado.
Trevor Story steps in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. And that first AB, he went down on strikes.
3-0 to him now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Tries the curveball, but it's high, and that's ball 4. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Hit on the ground to third. Zobrist on to first to complete the double play.
The first baseman, number 9, Daniel Murphy.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Low for ball 1. And he fouls this one off. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, that's a huge double play to settle everybody down right now. Giving up a few early runs. Let's see if he can get out of this inning and regroup.
2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Count now a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Popped him up. Right fielder coming on. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Rockies push across two. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That, or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. The pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
Up next to the Pirates, the left fielder, Adam Duvall.
In now, Adam Duvall. Runners on the move for second. Fouled off. On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Duvall hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. Adam Duvall puts a pair on the board with a home run. Number 21 for him on the season as the Pirates have come back to tie things at 2.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting, catcher.
At the plate now, Williams Astudillo. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
The pitcher, number 37.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Dylan Bundy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Adrian Rivera will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 12, Adrian Rivera.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and it's gone into the home bullpen. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season as the Pirates now take a 3-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As he puts it on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next to Pittsburgh.
And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist. No hits to this point. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Well, they were having the troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. To the track, to the wall, into the bleachers, and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 22 on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they really... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Dom Nunez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets the outside corner, strike 3.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. 2-1 the count to Pillar.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Ball even at 2-2. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. And he fouls this one off. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. 3 up. Number 52 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 52.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. He's set and the pitch. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
The 0-1 delivery. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended. There, and it's 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. And he chased it in the dirt. Nunez corrals it. And he makes the throw to first. Moran is retired, and there's one away. Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Reynolds. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Adam Duvall will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Interesting pitch selection right there. In off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire. Striding in once again, Jose Peraza, a hit in 2 tries so far. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Charlie Blackmon stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Trevor Story is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
2-0 now. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit to short. Iglesias is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the right. Harrison Musgrave is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 59.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. Mitch Garver is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Garver.
Grounded weakly down the line toward 3rd, but a foul ball here. 0-1. 329 is the average for him coming in. 29 homers and 55 driven in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Hit in the air out toward left. Peraza will wait on it. 1 down.
Now batting, the pitcher, Dylan Floro.
Luke Voigt will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Luke Voigt.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. He's right there. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Line towards center field. Pilar is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please. A defensive change for the Pirates. Now catching number 13, Nick.
Adam Kolarek gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Adam.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch of the at-bat. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Kolarek has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 0-2, here it is. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Daniel Murphy becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And the deficit remains 5-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Carlos Estevez is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Ryan McMahon will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pilar's there, 1 down. Stepping in, Fran Reyes. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fouled off. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. A solo shot that time for Miguel Sano. Number 17 for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now. Into the box, Colin Moran, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Bat explodes as this has popped up. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Estevez. He's got it, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Home. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And now it'll be the catcher, Dom Nunez. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0. Grounded softly down the line toward first. He's got it.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is
first offering on its way. Fouled away.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's.
Meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game of baseball, D-Row. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Duvall moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Peraza. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
And he's back standing. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Lifted down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, behind the back. Zobrist. And the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding the zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Pirates 6 and the Rockies 4. Now to the plate, Brian Reynolds.
Leading off for the Pirates, the center fielder, number 10, Brian Reynolds.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the ninth. Digging in, Adam Duvall. He went deep back in the fifth.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, he'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout.
Oh, and it froze him, and they got him. From the stretch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Striding in, Mitch Garver. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this. Keone Kela enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Number 35. Keone Kela.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And in next, it'll be the perennial MVP candidate, third baseman Nolan Arenado. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 count. Here it is.
Oh, that's just out.
To 2-2 now.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he sets him down swinging. Nolan Arenado is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Still struggling at the plate with an average well under 200. 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Garrett Hampson is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Colorado. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And this amazing streak just keeps rolling and rolling along. They've now tied the 2002 Oakland A's with 20 wins in a row, and they're capturing the attention of the entire baseball world.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Pittsburgh get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dylan Floro earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Keone Kela retires the side to hammer down the save, his 17th on the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. For the victorious Pirates, 6 runs, 9 hits.